also a keen and astute historian, and it's great to have around in the Extreme Science Lab. What a range of interests, that's fabulous. His classes will truly miss his wit and intelligence. At the debate last night, Maxwell successfully captained his team to victory and delivered not one but two great speeches, really stepped into the breach. It would seem there's really no end to his talents. Maxwell Rich. Mayuka Payne. According to her psychology tutor, May has consistently made constructive contributions to group discussions and is impressed with her ability to take the lead and aid the understanding of her fellow students. Her work in sociology and photography have also been of an exceptionally high standard, revealing her to be a truly multi-talented individual. Not only this, but her inherent positivity and good manners have made her a delight to all who have come into contact with her. May. Natalie Black. Natalie has evidenced an excellent attitude in her advanced medical biology class. She's been receptive to new ideas about complex biological process and has demonstrated a good level of competency and understanding. She's also seemed to really enjoy learning about Greek mythology and has made lively contributions to all class discussions. Carl particularly loved her cartoon version of the Odyssey. We kept a copy of it? We've loved having Natalie around on the course, and we're sad to see her go. And we're certainly going to miss your smile. Natalie. Natasha, who I think had to leave earlier today. Please, although Natasha's left us, let me read out. This is lovely. Natasha Mufaraj. As one of the youngest students on the course, Natasha, we call her Tash, don't we? We call her Tash. Has shown that she has the same intelligence and maturity as her older peers. In short stories, she's discovered an interest in Angela Carter. What a great introduction, well done. And updated fairy stories, and in Shakespeare performed the famous All the World's a Stage monologue with the imaginative addition of a teddy bear. I won't ask. She should be immensely proud of what she's achieved, and we will miss her dearly. We already do. Can we have a round of applause, please? Nick. Can I just say Nick? Now let me ruin another name. Nicholas Stamatopoulos. Nick has been described by his economics tutor as very perceptive, bringing depth, pragmatism, what an interesting word that one is, and unique perspective to the subject. He's demonstrated a real flair for critical thinking, which he's doubtless put to good use in his leadership and management classes. Here, his tutor has described him as great fun, making valid contributions and keeping everyone entertained with his unfaltering sense of humour. We wish him every success in the future. Nick. Noah Shans. Noah's physics tutor offers her congratulations on his outstanding work through the course. And I personally know from very early on in the course what a passion this is, what a commitment this is for Noah. His interest on the subject has contributed to make the lessons both intriguing and dynamic. Theoretical physicists of the world should watch their backs. Noah is coming. Wow. Not only does he have a great mind, he also possesses incredible dexterity, having become possibly the only person to ever win a teddy bear on the grabbers at the bowling alley. My daughter's been trying for years. Noah, that's genius. Rachel Olsen. In essay writing, Rachel has proven a very articulate student whose spoken contributions and written work show tremendous clarity of thought and expression. She's also a gifted maths student who is working well beyond her years and is a joy to teach. Her keenness and precision make her invaluable to any class in which she participates. We'd all like to thank her for her participation on the course. Her presence has been appreciated by all involved, and indeed precision last night as well, which is most remarkable. Rachel Olsen. Rabab Mohammed. Rabab has consistently applied precision and logic to her Oxbridge class, and her willingness to grapple with thorny issues deserves admiration. Likewise, her diligent approach to the study of medical biology and extreme science have impressed her tutors and fellow peers alike. Having taken not one, but 2 additional options on this course, even giving up a whole Sunday to improve her French, Rabab has certainly proven herself to be an astoundingly dedicated and ambitious student. You've also got a really lovely family. Again, very early on, excuse me, I was privileged to meet Rabab's mum and brothers, and they joined us again the other day in Hampton Court. We're so glad you'll be staying for another 2 weeks. Rabab Mohammed. Sabri Bar. In his leadership and management course, Sabri has brought a lot of insight to discussions, drawing on his personal experiences to illustrate theoretical examples. Sabri's behaviour during his geometry and trigonometry minor has been praised as excellent. His ability for maths, along with his solid foundation in the subject, have helped him to make the most of his studies. His tutors have praised the effort he puts into class exercises and assignments, which has led to a great deal of success on the course. Well done.
I want to say thank you for Andy, Harry, and Jen. And I want to thank all my friends here. You literally make me feel and smell the freedom here. And I want to also thank my Jared and Andre, because they are now as my brothers. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those words. Sam. Samuel Delfonso. Samuel is clearly very committed to his studies on this course and his own personal development. He's very goal-orientated and has been able to apply the things he's learned. See how goal-orientated he is? Straight to me, look at that. No certificate. He's learned on the leadership and management course to his longer-term aims and ambitions. As well as his strong work ethic, he's been an immense amount of fun and may perhaps be the #1 fan of. Thank you. We wish him all the best. What's that English word you like?
Cheerio.
What top hole in 2 there? Valeria Dolasova. Valeria has been described by her maths tutors as a very able student who really loves and thrives on the challenges of maths. She's very likely to develop into a highly successful university student. She's hardworking, cooperative, and highly intelligent. She's been a sheer pleasure to teach. Her poise and eloquence in last night's debate really was something to behold. I love the way that you broadened the debate out to the territory you took it into. And it's certainly not unreasonable to expect great things from her in the future. Valeria. Again, Vanessa, who had to leave us earlier in the week, but let me just read out some of the lovely things that were said about Vanessa. Vanessa's eloquence and willingness to kick off a discussion really impressed her Oxbridge preparation tutor. Her mature contributions to discussions also helped us to succeed in her international relations class. Although she sadly left us early, we're sure she'll have great success in the future. I had the most wonderful conversation with her. We were going in search of gluten-free food down the Cowley Road and find a nice Indian restaurant, and I took her to one of my favourite restaurants, and the guys made her really welcome. And I can't tell you the academic ground that she covered on that walk with me. You guys are never switched off. So please, in her absence, a round of applause for Vanessa. I hope we're now down to the final 2. If we aren't, then we miss somebody else. Veran Fadibonet. Veran has proved herself to be a thoughtful student whose contributions to discussions of international relations are always carefully considered and valuable. Her diligent work ethic, which has been constantly in evidence in her economics class, belies her young age and has really impressed the tutor. Her work displayed at this afternoon's photography exhibition is proof of her exceptional creative side, which, combined with a strong academic prowess, makes her a wonderfully rounded individual. Congratulations, Vera. Last, but by no means least, Yicheng. All of these tutors would surely agree that she is a dedicated and hard-working student with an impressive knowledge of Shakespeare in both English and Chinese. The amount of reading she so clearly puts in her spare time has really paid off in her deeply insightful classical mythology work. She has a fantastic eye for detail and unusual, subtle connections in her work. That word unusual is a very high compliment. As we saw this evening, she's a tremendously talented actress. And Harry has relished the opportunity to work one-on-one with such a creative, inspiring individual, and I too have greatly enjoyed the time we've spent together. Yicheng. I've now read the 4,000-word essay that Harry wrote for me. What remains to be done, Harry?
That's it.
In the words of the Warner Brothers, that's all, folks.